Thanks for tuning in to my brand new Minecraft series. After a long hiatus, I'm ready to jump into more blocky action with 101 new ideas. Thanks for rocking with me all year long and enjoy the series. So, you would want, because you got to think of it practically, right? So, the bottom of this is all going to be sand, obviously. So, I should probably go back, grab sand. I also have to grab, well, I have the bucket of water here, so that's good. Let me actually, what should I do right now? I should make a, yeah, let me make a chest real quick here for, you know, obviously for this stuff here, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth all over the place. So there goes that. The bottom is obviously going to be sand. That's where a lot of the wildlife and other stuff is going to exist. I don't know what else I would want to do for, and like raw cod, you can't put that in there because it's already dead. But I don't know what I would want to do for the background. I would think that the, like, cobblestone would be fine. I think that would be the most, like, practical / realistic thing to add and have it, like, look good. Because obviously I want it to be all the same, you know, material. I don't want it to be any different anywhere else. So I might just end up doing that. But yeah, that's a good size. That's a really, really good size here. I need to get all this stuff out of here. Get all these random sporadic little bits of leaves and junk out of here. All right, cool. So that's good. Get this out of here. And this, good, cool. All right, that's fine for right now. So, sand. Yes, sand. It's so coarse and disgusting, and yeah. But looking at it from a distance, I might want to make it higher, but I think for right now, it should be fine. You know, if I end up doubling or tripling the amount of fish, obviously I'm going to be, you know, making it a ton bigger. Ideally, like, I would have the equivalent of the giant ring that the New England Aquarium has. So if you've ever actually seen Aquaman, they actually filmed the scene that Arthur is at the aquarium in that game, in that aquarium, I should say. I'm thinking video games because we're in a video game. But that whole scene was actually filmed there. So in case you wanted to figure out, wow, this whole thing lasted. Are you serious? Wow. I can't believe we actually got that much glass, so we're going to need to grab more sand in general. That thing was filmed inside of there. So if you want to get a grasp for what the New England Aquarium looks like, that is a fantastic way to get a little inside look. It's absolutely beautiful and stunning that you can go all the way up to the very top of this, you know, aquarium, and there's these stairs that go all the way across. So you can really get a good grasp for how much wildlife is actually in there. And, you know, it's all sorts of creatures. So there's like a giant sea turtle. There's multiple sea turtles, actually. There's multiple kinds of fish in there, all sorts of algae life. And you just go all the way from the bottom to the top. And every so often they show you, like, okay, you know, this is actually what's here. You know, this is this thing, that thing, and whatnot. It's very, very impressive. So if I could, by some means, replicate that in here and have it be like a cool structure, like surrounded, like if I made like a giant like watchtower or something for the kingdom, right? I would have that be like a, you know, a feature. You could walk all the way up and down this massive aquarium. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So will that actually happen? Is that practical? We'll see. But clearly we have enough sand now. Grab this stuff while I'm here, because why not? I know I did that by accident, or no, I did it on purpose. There we go. Okay. And I'll patch this all up with dirt after the fact. So for right now, though, that should be fine enough. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, so the long-term play here, I guess I'll explain in detail. Hey, you still good, buddy? Yeah, you're fine. The long-term play is to make this a whole kingdom. And I think I mentioned that before in this playthrough. But I want to make it a kingdom. And I want to make it a place where, you know, plenty of people can live. So whether I get the villagers via spawning them in or figuring out how to get more villagers, which I don't know how practical that'll be. But that's a thing I definitely want to do. that's going to be the ultimate goal here. So I'm not concerned about getting more villagers right now because they're just going to die, I think, until I make like a fortress or something where, you know, they can all be safe. So it's not really a concern right now. But yeah, that's the idea. So yeah, I would have to have some specific location where I could make a viewable aquarium, which would be very, very cool, I think. And it's basically a giant cylinder, but I'd also need to make a way to go into the aquarium if I wanted to change anything. So the way that it works in the New England Aquarium is they actually have scuba divers that go in there. So if you are there, which you know you'll be there, and you'll probably be there long enough to witness some scuba divers going in there to actually feed the fish or, you know, tend to whoever or whatever, because, you know, obviously the animals need some sort of, you know, care at some point throughout the day, not just at night after closing time. Like, you'll notice, like, some creatures are, like, sleeping, you know, and, like, whatever. It's just, you know, the animals and fish are just doing whatever. So, like, you'll see that some of the sea turtles might be sleeping, and they look like they're dead because they're just standing there or sitting there so still. And, like, my friends are like, "Is the sea turtle okay?" And then, like, the attendees are like, or rather, the people that work there are like, "Oh, no, it's fine." They sleep for, like, you know, 12 hours a day or whatever it is. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know, and it's actually really cool to see if you end up going, and you'll probably see, like, everything moving, like the sea turtles moving, but they go from, like, the very, very top all the way to the very bottom, and that happens pretty consistently. So, like, you could realistically go all the way from the very bottom of the thing and follow the turtles all the way up. And the fish actually follow you too, whether or not it's intentional or whatever. So you'll see all these fish that are like all sorts of crazy colors and not designs, but, like, you know, they have different attributes and whatnot. And just seeing how all of this life is coexisting is very, very awe-inspiring, very, very beautiful. So I wanted to go to the aquarium for so long, and I probably talked about it in some video before, but I wanted to go for so long, and my friends were always like, "Oh no, we'll go," and then we never went. So I finally decided this past summer, like, I'm going to the aquarium, that's it, I'm going. And whoever's around to go will go. If not, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, that's how that's how I managed to corral all my friends to get together to go to the aquarium, and it ended up working out pretty well. I know there's a zombie right there. I know, I see him. He's fine. He's not at the aquarium. If you go to the aquarium, you will not see this guy here. He will not be there, just so you know. So don't feel afraid there. You're going to be just fine. So, what do I want to do? I'm trying to think of, like, what I want to happen here. So, part of it would need to be encapsulated by dirt, right? Or there's going to be at least... there's going to be a bridge over the top here full of glass, right? So if I'm just going to top this all off right here, because otherwise, you know, I can still edit around the glass. And it's going to be a big glass box. So regardless, it's going to be fairly tall as it is here. Okay. And then, yeah, see how quickly we're going through glass here? So it's probably good I still made all that glass. It'll probably last me at least a little while. No, we should have enough. We should be fine. Yeah, maybe like a little bit more, but yeah. Okay, so one shy. So 1, 2. It's going to be maximum this height here. I'm going to go all the way over here. Yep. Nope. There. Yep. And boom. Okay. So for the sides, is dirt okay? Dirt must be okay. Well, not in an aquarium. In the wild, it's okay, but not in an aquarium. So, okay, if I go, well, first of all, it's definitely going to go this way. It's going to go all the way back through to this way. And, because that's the maximum height. No matter what, that is definitely the maximum height. I will use Silk Touch on that to grab that afterward. So, And I don't know how I'm going to place the water. I don't know the physics of the water, if that's actually going to work that way. I don't know how much water we're actually going to need. I'm kind of concerned about that a little bit, but just for the sake of, keeping things, nice and time set, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So here's what I ended up doing, because I think that having a natural environment around the tank is what I think is most right, but except for the actual inside of the tank. So the inside of the tank is all glass, and then you have the cobblestone back here, sand, right? I think that makes the most sense. The fact that there's sand around here is fine. I'm going to put sand probably underneath here as well. How much sand do I have? 8? Oh, that's not enough. Whatever, that's fine. I'll change that eventually. That's probably something I'll do off camera. But I will go ahead. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Let me go grab the Silk Touch pickaxe, obviously, because that is the handy-dandy pickaxe of choice. And what I'll do is move some of those glass blocks, because there's a couple of them there that, they're going to be a problem unless I move them. That's the Silk Touch one. I can't believe it. Silk Touch Unbreaking 3. You literally couldn't get, a better setup except it being on, a wooden pickaxe. And I mean, to repair it, it's just wood, too. So literally, this will last forever. It's fantastic. So then eventually, how on earth... Okay. Let's grab this. Okay, so grab this. You, sir, are an issue. You are the definition of an issue. Get out of here. You need to stay away. Back against the wall. Huh? Where you at, man? Where you at? Stay out of the fish tank, all right? Stay out of the tank. Hey, buddy. Hey, man. Hey, man. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Come here. You. Nope. I don't think so. There it is. Any ender pearl? Yeah, baby. There we go. Okay. Now we need the water bucket. So if I have to do one water bucket per block here, that's going to take 7 billion years. So let's say I stay right here, right? And I have the water bucket be right here. So this is the one block. No, it needs to be one block higher. So right there, right? Okay, so it needs to be right here, right? That is the absolute maximum height that water can be right there. So there's going to be a little bit off the top there, but I think I need to do that for everything. I'm pretty sure I have to. So, oh, you know what I could do? Duh. Let's just do this. So if I do this, right? Grab this. If I place it here, that doesn't... Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. So it's literally just going back and forth and grabbing the water block and just moving it throughout the entire thing. So, okay. Not as big of a deal as I thought. So, let me take a look at the kelp. So, the kelp, I think that's a thing that exists underwater that is placeable. I don't really know. I think I can place it. So, I'm going to grab the aquatic life that isn't the fish, because there's other stuff that's down there too. There's a nautilus, there's the terracotta, which the terracotta would look really cool on the bottom. But the aquatic life is over here. So this stuff here, the terracotta, the sea pickles, and the kelp. So if I bring those, I'm going to pop them over there. What I am going to do off camera is fill up the entire tank. That I'm definitely waiting, and I'm going to do at the very end. So let me, oh, hi, how are you? You have golden armor, sir. Okay. I wonder how things keep getting stuck inside of here. That's actually kind of amazing. All right. So we'll grab this. I think it looks really good. I think it's going to look really good. Hopefully, the glass texture isn't the best, but really glass textures in general never are that great, honestly. That's a decent way, I guess, to block. Let's block this out. That way the water doesn't get in necessarily, and then I can pop in and out of here, and then boom. So I can pop in, and then there we go. So if I, in theory, please let me go. There we go. Take the kelp, the sea pickle, the terracotta. The terracotta I'm just going to plop down. I think that looks really cool. So the kelp is not a thing I can place. I don't know what to do with the kelp, but it is a thing. The sea pickle I know I can place down. The pickle, no I can't. Why? I thought that was a thing. Oh, I can, right under here. Okay. Oh, and it acts as a light source. I forgot. Oh, very nice, very nice. So basically, you can see, ooh, and it can be on top of the terracotta. Wow. So you're basically going to have, oh, wait, hold on. There it goes. Nice. Nice. So that all can grow if entirely exposed by water, and presumably it's going to keep growing too. So if I get more terracotta eventually to add more color to the whole thing, it's going to make everything look that much better. Now I'm liking this plan. All right, so let me go grab all the water. I'm going to fill this bad boy up to the brim, to the freaking brim, and we'll see how well that ends up going. I should be able to make like make an infinite water source here. I'm not even going to like fast forward through it. I'm just going to literally skip until I get it. So 1 and then 2. It's literally me just doing this for like 20 minutes. So, all right. So here it is. Oh, no, it's not. Stop. If I can like, I mean, I know I could get rid of these guys just by going into like, you know, peaceful mode. But like, if I could get rid of these guys like and stay in the normal mode forever, I probably would do it. So, okay, this is the entirety of what I built up to this point. So the kelp acts as a water source. I wanted to add some more sand into here. That way it makes a little bit more, you know, a little bit of a, just a bit more interesting environment here, you know. That way the kelp can grow on various types of, you know, heights and whatnot too. So stuff is going to be over here. I know I'm dying. That's fine. The sea pickles, I don't know if they will actually multiply, but I will add some kind of all throughout here. That way it just looks a bit more interesting. I think that looks pretty solid right now. So I think the last step here is to, look at that. That looks pretty sweet, you know. More sea pickles for sure, more terracotta to add a bit more color to it all. But, you know, if I lit this bad boy up, like if there was some glowstone, ooh, actually... Ooh, glowstone. But, like, you know, that's not a part of the natural environment of the, you know, undersea life. So I think the sea pickles would be enough. And then you're going to see it during the day, too. So let me go and grab the fish, and that will be it for the aquarium. And then we can move on to other things in life in general. So let's dive into there. I got the Silk Touch pickaxe still. So I'm just going to toss all this stuff into junk for right now without any rhyme or reason for it. So there we go. Fish are over here. Cool. Look at all these fish. Look at all the fish. I'm loving it. All right, wait. I need those 2 glass panes there to repair my little entryway there. So from now on, I'll probably enter from the top, which will obviously make sense considering it's a, you know, an aquarium that I will need to dive into just like they do at the New England Aquarium. So, but before I do that, let me just dive into here real quick. I'm going to place these 2 kelp, and yep, they're already growing. Cool, look at that. Fantastic. All right, and then some going to grow back here. Boom. So that's something I'll probably need to trim up eventually because as you saw before, the kelp grow to be super, super tall, which is obviously cool, but it's going to take up the entire aquarium eventually here. So that is the completed aquarium in there for right now until I go into here to release the fish. I'm not decided on what to do up here yet. I don't want the path here, I decided. It's just not something that I think would flush with, or act flush with the entire thing. I might just cover the top with dirt a little bit here, just for now to make it look more natural. But yeah, having the wooden bridge here, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really look that good either, so I'm just going to kind of leave things as they are, because the natural path here, like this type of grass, the natural path is this way, so whatever. And this thing I'll remove afterward as well, so it really is just releasing the fish and seeing what happens here. So let's swap all these guys to be down here. There should be pretty much a whole row's worth, if not, a little more than a row's worth. Cool. So let's go for it. So 1, and then, nope, that's not what I wanted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 85, 95, 105, 65. Okay. Is the aquarium big enough? And then there, and then... Oh, there we go. Okay, well, he got me, but there we go. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that looks pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. Once we add more kelp, like, realistically, this thing should be, like, I want to say half times bigger. So if this was, like, cut in half and you put it next to it, it should be bigger. But I think what would sooner happen is we make it taller and it goes all the way up. But that's an adventure for another time, and especially when we have aqua affinity, which I believe allows us to be underwater. That would help with getting more fish as well as making this bigger. So we have accomplished our goal. Now we have basically enough buckets to last us a lifetime. So that's good. But yeah, that's all I got for you for now. The fish seem to be stuck / not moving around as much. Maybe if the aquarium were bigger, they'd have more room to float around in. So I don't know. But for right now, I guess it's fine, right? Are they good? You good? Yeah, they're all kind of... Well, he's floating around. It just kind of depends. Maybe they have like a course that they kind of do, and then they float back around. Yeah, so they kind of... Well, they'll run into the wall and then come back, and yeah. So it'll be a lot bigger eventually. But this is a good size for now. Let the kelp grow. It'll be even better. I want to thank you guys and girls for listening, watching, and tuning in to my aquarium adventures in Minecraft. I will see you again next time for more adventures and building stuff. I think I want to build more stuff unless more things come across the table where, you know, it's a cool little objective like this. But until then, I'll see you again next time. Have a great day. Get some rest. Have a good night's sleep. Drink some water and have a fantastic day. I was stumbling along, cutting down some trees. Who do I come across over here? This guy. You know what this guy has? A bucket of tropical fish. Give me this. Oh, I can get multiple? Oh, no. Is he out? He's out. I have 4 buckets of tropical fish. Oh, how sweet that is. Let me swap for a couple of these. There we go. Swap, nah, we're good. We'll swap for a couple more of these. Okay, he's out of those. That's fine. Sir, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't take one of you, right? No. Not that I would want to take the alpaca anyways. Let me go back and show you what the deal is here. So, with the tropical fish and this aquarium here now, what actually is amazing is for this section over here, right? So, don't enter through the top, enter through the side over here, because the water will not break. Like here, like you can just enter right in and you're good, right? So let's try to add one. How many is it? It's, I don't know how many that was. Let's see. Let me try that again. It looked like it was 1. Yeah, it looked like 1. So I'm just going to keep popping these. That's it. Okay, so that's all we got. We got like 4 or 5 of them, which is still good. Or don't escape, don't escape, don't escape. No. And, yep, you're good. Okay. Okay, all right. Well, whenever we see a trader now, we're going to go for the bucket of tropical fish, and hopefully we get a lot more. But wow, how convenient was that? Beautiful, magnificent masterpiece. Oh, yeah.